honestly ask ourselves which person in our lives mean the most to us, we often find that it is those who, instead of giving advice, solutions, or cures, have chosen rather to share our pain and touch our wounds with a warm and tender hand. The friend who can be silent with us in a moment of despair or confusion, who can stay with us in an hour of grief and bereavement, who can tolerate not knowing, not curing, not healing, and face with us the reality of our powerlessness. That is a friend who cares. Henry Nouwen. Before I truly learned to love myself, I accepted the bare minimum in my relationships. The one I had with myself, the ones I had with past partners, and even the ones I had with my friends. I had spent so much time alone and searching for my tribe, for my people, that anyone with a good vibe and seemingly good intentions, I allowed to get close to me, not truly using my discernment, accepting every, hey girl, let's link up, and being hurt when I got used up and left alone. A common theme as an adult I've seen is that genuine and authentic friendships are hard to come by when and as you get older, and that friendship breakups hurt worse than intimate ones, and I can attest to that. But truthfully, friendships are intimate. The things we tell those closest to us, the scary details of stories we'd hate for others to know, those text threads we'd die if anybody read, they hold something special. And losing that is crushing, especially when there's no rhyme or reason except just because. And after experiencing friendship hurt, it can be scary to allow yourself to be vulnerable with new people because you never know how things will turn out. You never know how they'll treat your heart when you lend it to them during hard times. It's really trial and error. I've had people I consider friends, hell, family, disappear on me during the best times of my life and also during the worst, but you live and you learn. Growing up, I spent more time with my brothers than I did with my one sister, so I always craved that feminine energy, girls to do dance steps with, to talk about boys with, and just to exist with my big girly emotions. And thinking back, I've always had two friends. I ran in groups of 3, which was always interesting to me. In high school, I had Jordan and Jaslyn, and then Kristen and Cherise. And in high school, I had Portia and Bianca. Then in college, I had Chelsea and Randy, then Aaliyah and Asia. And as you grow and you get older, you grow apart. And some memories become distant. Some friends become associates or even enemies. And after a while, you don't even remember why. But one thing you do know is that something is missing. And everybody wants somebody who knows them. On this journey of finding my girl group, my feminine friend tribe, there has been a lot of grief and sadness around some of these losses, for sure. And a lot of confusion. Feeling inadequate and unworthy when the people you planned your life with suddenly just don't exist as a part of your life anymore. The kicking and screaming I've done after the childhood wounds of abandonment were exposed again. But then the realization comes that not everyone is meant to come into your next season. And learning to let go is a superpower we truly have to develop when people's times are up.
It's the thoughtfulness for me.
And there were red flags. Those red flags, they kept going off, but I kept ignoring them because I wanted love. I wanted to see past their mistakes. I wanted to see past the fact that my spirit was telling me they really didn't like me or they just weren't for me. And I pay for that in heartbreak. So I'm learning to be more careful with my heart. And I'm grateful for those I've found and who found me, who cared to learn to handle it with care. After experiencing this type of grief and, if we're being honest, trauma, we have to heal our hearts so that we can open them up again to new people who can love us in our new seasons. With the experience of hurt, we can become guarded, but I've learned that going into new relationships with discernment and not guardedness serves us greater. And there will be people who want to become your friend that your spirit just doesn't align with. And that's okay. You have to be okay with that. But I'm learning to not go into relationships with fear attached. I learned that there is no fear in love. For perfect love casts out all fears. God didn't give us that spirit, I'm learning to take chances and I'll seek out opportunities to grow my community in the ways that feel natural. You just have to place yourself in environments where your soul family can find you, when you can come in contact with those here meant to connect with you on a deeper level or even surface level, because you never know what you'll get out of just a moment with someone. To my girls, my friends, my sisters, thank you for making space for me. Thank you for being with me on this life journey, for answering late texts and for wiping my tears, for listening when I say I need to be loved this way, and also just knowing without me needing to say. Thank you for your honesty, your transparency, your love. Thank you for taking care of my heart when it's fragile and pouring into me when my cup is empty. Thank you for seeing me when I'm hiding and hearing me when I'm speechless. Thank you for making time and creating time, for dancing with me, for smiling with me, for making life lighter and easier to journey through. Thank you for growing with me, but also giving me space to grow alone. Thank you for letting me know I'm not alone, nor will I be. Thank you for your presence and for allowing me to be present and teaching me how to be better at doing so, because what is a friend if not a life teacher in the form of love?
Friends may come and friends may go, but you should know that I got your back. It's automatic, so never hesitate to call, 'cause I'm your sister and always for you, and I